Here we are, August 17th on the 8942 Roberson. And we are just showing that we're going to do a quick little run here before Jimmy and Nancy get down. There's the radar booted up and it's swinging, so we're good. GPS, we're doing 4.9 knots. And then we come out on no autopilot. And the depth finder is reading about 11.1 solid signal. So I'm in 2 engines in gear. I'm trimmed down. Our temperatures are good. This trans pressure is a little lower, but seems to act normal. So there's no same here. Starboard engine and oil pressure is good. There's a mean idle, so we're almost at 30 pounds mean idle, and it's like 35 pounds mean idle. So that's good. All right, let's go ahead and hit it. The tachometers come back to life here and there. We're going into the wind in shallower water. There we go. This one's here trying to. They do come to life. This one here was working. Now it's bouncing. I think it's got some sort of optical system. Holding steady. This oil pressure pegged, half tank of fuel. Good. Doing 9 knots. We're going against the seams. Okay, I'm going to use 2 hands here. Pause. Okay, we're going to throttle up. We'll watch these puppies up one more time. No, I just went hammer down. See how the tachometer came alive? Not this one yet. Both engines are definitely pumping. Whew. Okay, I feel a little burst. 14 knots. This tack is up. Temperatures will creep up. We're at 190 here. This tachometer 17 knots. Blowing some rooster, but I'm losing bite. So I'm bringing it back in. There we go. Bring it back in some more. I can tell I'm losing bite. This one here is creeping up to about 200, and it kind of stays there. I don't like that. That's what it is. 17.7 knots. Running good. So this is a full power. That one's creeping up a little bit more because I'm at full power. So I'm going to bring it on back. You know, I think the coolers are going to need to be serviced. I didn't run it that long, but I don't want the alarm to go off or anything like that. So we're going to leave it at that. Both engines, they're sleeping along pretty good. I brought it back off plane. We're at just a high idle. I don't like that temperature to continue to creep. It's at 220 now, so we're going to stop it there and bring it back down to idle. And that's about it of the run. At idle speed, it goes really good at idle speed. So, you know, let's pause here for a sec. So I'm back with you. That was the run. This one here definitely creeps up when the boat's on plane. So we did check the sea strainers, and the sea strainers are fine. And it creeps back down now that we're doing, you know, below cruising speed out there. So we're doing 8 knots, 7.7 knots. So that's the run. Let me report this to Mr. Jimmy, and we're gonna figure out, want to regroup, what to do or what have you, and That's better. Radar is working. I can see the little blip there. So overall, the boat hasn't been used that much in the past, few years. So, coolers and stuff like that. There's going to need to be the heat exchangers, all going to need to be, serviced. It does have fresh oil in there, so Mr. Remy did fresh fluids and filters, fuel filters. Fuel filters are clean, the strainers are clean, and the impellers have low hours, but probably been in there for a couple of years. So, that's that's just what there is. But right now you run 7-8 knots, no problem at all. The engines are running, fine and cool. And there's 7 knots, and here's the radar, so we can range out a little bit. There's half-mile range. I think we can probably do quarter mile and still see it. So that radar is definitely swinging nicely up there. Okay. GPS does have a course, and then a depth finder, 8 feet, probably about right. That's 8 feet under the hull. I'm going to do something here. Hang in there.